All right, we in here. We'll wait for people to jump in. What up, people? What up, people? What up, what up, what up? Jason, what up? Papa Craig, what's up? Dad, what's up, Dad? Jason, Mimi, Raphael, Kim, Darnell. I got the whole squad in here. The Queen, my wife. Yes, hello, Shauna. I love you, baby. Few more minutes for people to jump in. Portugal in the house. I need to go to Portugal, by the way. My buddy Claudio, he's based out of Portugal. He's a big wine dude out there. Okay, we're at 30. So today is a fun and special day. I am super thrilled, super honored. We got Mary J Blige coming through today. She obviously music icon, Grammy Award winning singer, songwriter, actress, producer, philanthropist, just doing everything, and has been doing it for years, for a very long time. Now she's taken over, has jumped into the wine world. Super cool. We have her wines here. Yes, yes, they are half empty, but I got her Sun Goddess wine. She partnered with Marco Lorenzo on this very cool product out of Fiola, Venezia, Italy. Super cool, and really can't wait for her to jump in and talk about her wines. But yeah, all is good, man. All is well. Oh, Christmas wines. I think we got Mary J in the building already. Christmas wines. Go to the Wine MVP. I picked my Christmas wines. Yes. Okay. If you follow your boy, you will notice that I picked my Christmas wines. Not in Hilt. But today we're not talking about my wines. Today we are talking about the Queen's wines. Yes. Speaking of the Queen, yes. Welcome. How's it going?
It's going well. How's everything?
Oh, we're good. I'm in Cali, enjoying the weather. This is where I reside, and all is good. And just excited and honored that you and your team wanted to do this. So I'm fired up to know more and to learn more about you. So yeah, it's super cool. First of all, right out the gate, how did you get into this venture?
Well, I was on tour with Maxwell about three years ago, and he was hanging out with some of his friends, and one of them happened to be Lorenzo, who's Italian, and he
Yes.
happened to, and we were drinking a lot of people. We were drinking like white wine. Here you go. And one of them, Lorenzo says to me, "Why don't you do your own wine, Mary?" And I didn't blink, I didn't stutter. It just was like, yeah, why don't I?
Wait, how many glasses in were we when they made this decision? How many glasses were?
I mean, I was nice and tipsy. I was feeling great, but I was, I knew exactly, what was going on, and I love wine so much. It just wasn't a second thought. It was just like, wow, if I love it, then my fans are gonna love it. My people are gonna love it.
Right.
Customers are gonna love it, because I don't just slap my name on things. I'm always like the guinea pig for everything. So, that happened. I said yes, and about maybe a month or so later, I found myself on the plane to Friuli, and I met Marco Fantanel, and at his property, which was the winery.
Very cool, really cool. I want to so those who don't know where Friuli is in Italy, so I'm a visual learner, Mary. Okay, so this is what I did. I went to my wife's closet, right, and I grabbed her a Versace boot. Okay, this is what I did. I grabbed her, and so Italy is the shape of a boot, people. Okay,
nice boots.
If you go up right behind the knee, this is where Friuli Venezia is. It's where Slovenia is. So this is what I do. I'm a visual learner. Shauna, I got your boots. Sorry, I'll give it back.
Nice boots. Nice.
Very cool. So yeah, so also too, so when you went out there, did you gain like a more appreciation for the process of winemaking? Was that pretty cool to you?
I really did because the place was so beautiful. It's like a real family oriented place. It was a lot of greenery, just like a lot of grass, a lot of hills, a lot of wine vineyards. And
Right.
when we soon as we landed, we ended up tasting the wines, and so I could see what kind of what I wanted my wine to taste like. And then they had a big party. Then it was all this food and pasta and bread and more
Yeah, I know they
wine.
eat a lot out there. That's the danger part about being out there.
Yeah, that's good for me because I love to eat as well. So I love to eat. I love to drink, and
Yeah.
it was nice. And the first day was that. And the next day was going up to the wine vineyards and touching the grapes and learning what grapes go into what wine, and how does Pinot Grigio grapes. How is it that the wine is red? The wine is a rosé, but the Pinot Grigio is a white grape. I mean, I'm
That's
sorry,
wild, right?
the
Yeah.
Pinot Grigio was white, but the grape is red. I was like,
Yeah.
wow, this is great information, and learning what a Sauvignon Blanc grape is as well. I didn't even know these were grapes. I thought these were just names of wine. See how you learn. And so that was the whole learning process of that. And then the next day was pairing different foods with wines, and it was just a beautiful trip and a great learning process.
That's super cool. Yeah, so before I ask more questions, I actually have the wines poured. And speaking, we just talked about the Pinot Grigio.
Mhm.
Yeah, and it was funny because when I received your wines, I thought that too. And I was like, okay, this is not a rosé. It's not an orange wine. Like, really, what's the deal?
Right.
And to come to find out, yeah, they you have a little bit. I think it's about what 12 hours of skin contact just to get that
Yes.
color,
Yeah.
which was super cool. So I'm just gonna try it myself. Do you have a glass? You don't have a glass? Do you have one on you?
I do have a glass. I sure do. And here we go.
Yeah, we'll start this way. It doesn't matter which way we go. We'll go here.
Hmm.
Yo, so as we're trying it,
Hmm.
why Sun Goddess?
Well, because when I was a kid, I always loved the sun more than everybody else, and now as an adult, I still love the sun as well.
Right.
And I was hanging out with my sister, in the sun a lot, and she can't take it as much as I can.
I was
So
an
she'll
indoor person too.
so she'll say something like, "Look, sun goddess, I can't hang out in the sun with you too much longer." Or she'll call me in the morning and say, "Sun goddess, you going to the beach?" And so I just took the name and ran with it. I was like, "Wow, okay, I'm the sun goddess," because I love a beach, I love the sun, and I just felt like it was appropriate because the sun and the wine have a lot in common.
Yeah.
They change the mood. They give you a nice blush, skin color.
No, we need the sun just as much as the wine needs the sun, so it goes hand in hand.
Yeah, yeah. So yeah,
Yeah,
my
that's
sister
what it
gave me
tastes
the
like
name.
though. These wines, it tastes like a vacation. I don't know if that was like part of the plan, but that's I feel like okay, I take a sip, I get to relax. Like when we're finished here, I'm gonna definitely indulge and relax. This is super cool.
Yeah, it's nice. It's good. This is good stuff.
So when you were trying the wines at that dinner, when you guys were in New York, was it similar to like, okay, I want something like this when you guys were drinking back then at that meeting?
Well, Marco would ask me, does the wine that you like taste like this?
Hmm.
And after like maybe 10 glasses of wine, the first 5 glasses, I knew exactly what it was. But then after the like fifth glass, it was like, all right, let's just keep drinking now.
Yeah,
We're there.
that is so funny. All right, I'm gonna go to this the Sauvignon Blanc. Excuse me.
Okay. Let me pull it together. Okay, here we go. Sauvignon Blanc.
Yeah, again, and it's so hard to with Pinot Grigio and Sauvignon Blanc to find for the flavor to last long. You know, that's where
Hmm.
people struggle with this. But no, all you guys did a fantastic job. Now,
Thank you.
I'm sure you weren't going back and forth. Were they just sending you samples constantly back to where you reside, just trying to get it right?
Exactly. They would send them, to Jersey where I live, and they would, I would say yes or no, So it was like it wasn't even a lot of times. It was probably like twice and it was like, got it. We got it. It's good.
That's so cool. So now that gives me, actually, this is another question I thought of. So what are the similarities when you're producing a song versus producing a wine? Like where is it similar in that regards?
I mean, I think everything you have to continue to, if it's not right, you know, you have to go back and fix it. You have to go back and fix it. If a lyric is wrong, or if, you know, if I sleep on a song, if I go to the studio and I record a song and I'll come home and listen to it, and then it's like, oh, I don't like that lyric, or I don't like the way I sang that. You know, I'll go back in like 3 or 4 times until I get it right. You know, until it's like in my spirit, like this, like no brainer. So it's the same thing with anything. With the wine, it was like when I tasted the wine, I was like, the first time it was like, ah, this is cool, and then the second time it was like, it's just like a blink. It's not even like a confusion. It's like, yo, this is it. Boom. This is it. Boom. Like
it's a feeling. It has to feel right at the end of the day. Like I feel like you can write down whatever you want. You can have a plan, but there's sometimes you get a feeling and plans change, you know, and then that's where the magic happens.
Yeah, but you know in your gut when it's just like this. Boom.
Yeah.
Like that.
No question. I proposed to my wife in 4 weeks.
Right. So you knew that like that, right?
I know.
Oh, would you like this?
I knew it like that. Very cool. So in terms of like you, so this is good because you just talked about how like it has to feel right, and you mentioned earlier that you're not going to put your name on something that doesn't feel right in terms of integrity, in terms of what you are, your value and respect. And I feel like that's probably why you're generational. You know, you signed what, 17, 18 years old, you're a teenager when you started, right around there, and then now still doing your thing. I had my buddy told me, he said, man, tell Mary she needs to do something with Kane, man, because I can't take the disrespect on Papa. But to now doing your thing. So my question is, like, you have done so much on every platform. Like, what's next? What's next for Mary?
What's next is just some definitely some more acting. Some new music is on the way. I'm back in the studio again making music, and who knows, man? I don't know. some country we're going. Hey. I don't know. Well, you know, I'm not. I don't know.
Right, whatever feels right.
Yeah, whatever feels right.
Yeah, so everyone, Sun Goddess, these wines are awesome, great value, $20. You can go to Sun Goddess, her website. Total Wine, I think, has it. Wine.com has it. It's all over the place. And no, I want to say thank you for this. This was an honor. This is super cool, especially, you know, me leaving the football world. You see, I'm repping the Giants. You know, I was one of my teams, and to do this. So again, I want to thank you and I appreciate you for this. And I can't wait to link up more and talk more.
All right, well, thank you. It's been a nice talking to you, and to everyone that joined in. Hello, everyone out there.
Cheers, indeed.
Cheers to y'all, and happy holidays to everyone.
All righty, Mary.
All right. Tell your wife those boots are nice.
No, I like these boots. they're Versace, so they're Italian, so it makes sense.
Fire.
Actually, before we go, I think we have a mutual friend, I believe. He said you better show up in the morning ready to work out.
Oh, Antonio? I'm definitely going to be there.
All righty.
All right.
Take care.
Take care.
That was pretty dope. Yeah. Mary, that's what's up. Thank you again. Again, her website is here below. I put it there, shop.sungoddess.com. You can get Mary's wines. $19.99 on her website. Really cool. The Pinot Grigio, Sauvignon Blanc. Remember, Pinot Grigio, the reason why it's this color is because it has skin contact to get that color. But I also like to make another announcement for those who are on here. Tomorrow, I actually have another guest. So does anyone here watch the show that was on Netflix called Kingdom? The MMA show, Kingdom. Does anyone watch the show Kingdom? Okay, anyhow, Alvi Colina, Frank Grillo from Kingdom, Yes, tomorrow he and I are gonna have some wine. Thank you again. Go to thewinemvp.com. Follow at thewinemvp. Also, you can follow me at Will Blackman. Again, this is Wine with Will. Stay tuned. We got a couple of guests coming up the next few weeks. Thank you again. God bless.